EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Chicago Bears. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Caleb going to throw right away. He's got this complete to Burden. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 41, here's a second down and 6.
What is it? Hold on.
To the air, Williams. Pass caught by Burden. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
First and 10, Taylor now. Able to slither by. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd and a couple.
What is it? Yes. Vegas.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
What is it?
Throwing is Williams. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal.
Yes. What is it?
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. This is caught. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with a rookie from UCLA. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Stroud completes this out wide. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the Bears' 41-yard line.
Oh, two jet. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw it. That's complete. It's Jalen Noel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Houston.
South.
On first down, Dawson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they go to work on a first and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
18. What's up?
And the slot man goes in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now Stroud. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect, but boy, that was force against force.
Second and 10.
What is up? Yes. Combo.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Williams going to sneak it. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here's Daniel Whelan now. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
You got Hornets!
Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
What is that?
Looking to throw. Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Vegas! Yes! Tempo!
Operating from the gun, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Touchdown, Chicago! Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
All right.
Here's Stroud. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Dawson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
That's another Texans first down.
Up the middle they go. It's Dawson. And a short gain down to about the 33. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. Here we go. At the Bears' 33-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dawson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Texans first down. An 8-yard pickup.
On 1st down, it's Dawson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go.
They'll try the left side. It's Dawson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. The quick slant caught. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
All right. The 2-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
16, Texans 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now Williams throwing to start the drive. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands. unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10.
Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Now it's signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Ready to Vegas, Vegas. Yes, yes.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. 11.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dawson. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
18. Let's hurt.
They'll run on first down. It's Dawson. 20. 5. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. From the gun, here's Williams. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Play action. Now Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Kane. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Williams. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Tip it! Vegas!
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot, versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Dawson. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
2 J. 11.
Stroud looking to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1.
Throwing now is Stroud. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jaden Higgins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
22. Bears 19.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. They juked him. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Second down and 8.
Yes. Combo. Ready to go. Yes.
Looking to throw. Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Hard throw, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Vegas, Vegas! Clutch players, clutch players! Yes, yes, yes! Yes, 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 yes!
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland, 29 yards. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Santos with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown. And he lost the football. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
On the quick, right?
Now a handoff up the middle. Dawson. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. Now it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
On first down, it's Glover. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Up the middle they go. Tyson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. That is caught. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That's it. 18. That's it.
Now a handoff up the middle. Tyson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Tyson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. C.J. Stroud. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
What is it on? Yes. Cover.
Back to throw. Pass caught by Burden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead